So no Hale Scott for this game for the Cavs. He was in the Jared Allen trade. But yeah, he's not playing this one. He's out with injury.
Get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K
Like,
Sports.
look at this
This
Cavs
is
team.
Brian
They've
Anderson
really
with
fallen
Clark
off
Kellogg
the
and
cliff
Grant Hill.
ever since
Allie
last
LaForce with us
season.
on the
That's
sideline.
crazy.
Now a moment to take a
And
look
it's
at the
because
year-to-year
they lost
scoring
Darius
output and
Garland
how it's been
and
trending for Miles
Jared Allen.
Bridges.
That's
And the
reason
scoring
why
trend over the
they
last
fell
few
off.
years has been going down a bit.
Now
That's
they're
not
the
what you
worst
want,
team
and
in
I'm
the
sure it's
East.
something he's well aware of.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Mitchell out there with Lonzo Ball. Then there's Mobley, and it's Tubelis in at the
So
5.
yeah, so the Cavs could be looking into getting the top 5 pick in the draft. At least that's good for their future.
In at the 4. This can be a time of the season when it's hard for players
Especially
to keep their
if
focus.
they still have picks.
the buzz of a new season.
I don't know if they have first because they gave up a lot of first for Donovan Mitchell.
Making sure his guys
So it's possible that Jazz might be getting their first round pick. But we'll see.
And so off the tip, it's Charlotte. Ball taking his time here. Kicks it out to MP. Miller outside. Three-pointer, no good. Here's Peterson, guarded by Miller. Peterson, no good. Now here's Miller. The D's right on him. Pass to MP. Allen inside, pounded by Ball. Here's Miller. Hits the trifecta.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
So it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Caverliers. It's a three-point game. And here's Mitchell, covered by MP. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Graham, what do you think he's focused on at this point in his career?
Well, BA is all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Allen falls, so he hits both of them.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Pass to Miller. MP outside. Here's Salone from downtown. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
If the defense doesn't lock him up and leaves a gap, he'll be pretty much has to make the pass there.
Mobley left side. Down low. And the layup falls.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him. Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Ball. 27 points his last game. Miller on the wing. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it. And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Mitchell against MP. Got a piece of it.
Oh, come on. I had that steal.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. At 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Miller outside. And up again. It's Charlotte converting.
Only one miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly failing.
And here are the first approaching 3 minutes played. There's a screen. The 3 from Ball. It doesn't go for him. And so MP will bring it up for Charlotte. Their last meeting was in this building. They were able to come out on top.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass. And you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle,
Go Salon. All yours. Just jam it down. Why not? I mean,
you know you can push this team around.
we all the A-line transition. Along with me, of course.
With a terrific all-around performance. Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
That was on me. I was gambling that
Mitchell
time.
has everything, including that three-point shot.
Hornets leading by 7. MP outside. Ball outside. Good D by Ball. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Yeah, nothing you can do about that. I mean, Mitchell finds airspace and fills it.
Chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee, and guys, Coach stated the number of different ways that Donovan Mitchell can be productive. The emphasis for this defense is going to be limiting his touches throughout the game and trying to trap him when they can. It's a tall task for the defense, VA.
Thanks for that, Allie. For Charlotte, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now.
Yeah, great job by MP. Getting that shot off to earn a trip to the line. Nice.
Charlotte shooting their first free throws of the night now.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
And both free throws good for MP.
Such a talented player. MP can take over a game, but he also knows how important it is to keep his teammates engaged.
Now here's Mobley. In the game against Philadelphia, very impressive. Here's Salone, inside. Here's Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
You know, guys, all it takes is inside position. As soon as you give Allen that, it's pretty much a wrap.
Pass to Tubelis. Now here's Mitchell. Fires top of the key. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Mitchell's got 9.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack.
Miller finds Allen. MP with it.
Come on, Swan.
Here's Salone. Takes the 3. Ball with the rebound.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
One of the most impressive things about Ball is his awareness. He's got great court awareness and is a terrific distributor.
Ball passes to Miller. Here's Salone. Drains the triple. He's got 10.
An outstanding first quarter from the field. You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here's Mitchell. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Pass to Salone. And here's Miller. Allen a screen. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
When you see the hustle from Allen there, guys, his relentlessness and the mindset to keep at it really allows him to gobble up those offensive boards.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
No way I'm winning this jump ball. No way. Look at the height advantage. Oh my god. Yeah.
Mobley
I wasn't
passes to
going to
Ball.
win that jump
Now
ball.
here's Mobley. Ball outside.
Just wasn't.
Launches a 3. He buries it from 3.
Yeah, you know, it's a quirky release. There's no denying that, but he's a reliable shooter and scorer from the perimeter. Lonzo Ball making it happen.
Here's Salone. He had 16 in the win against San Antonio. Ball with it. Guarded now
rebounds. Just look at the 3 steals. And this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pearson off. 10 points for him.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Ball outside. Mobley, a screen on ball. From behind the arc. Pass to Peterson. 6 to shoot. Left side Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Gets rebounded by Charlotte. Going into this, having got to win against San Antonio in their last game.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You gotta trust in the system.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm gonna credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Peterson. He's got 5. From deep, Mobley. The rebound by MP. MP's got 4 rebounds now. Passes along. Back to MP. Miller outside. Back to MP. Out left to the wing. There's Ball with a 3. That shot off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And Ball throws it down.
And in transition, Ball is a problem. A quick decision maker who knows exactly where to go to get fast break opportunity.
Now here's Miller. He's got 10. Lets it go from deep. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Ball passes to Mitchell. With the crossover. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on MP.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
And he makes the first. Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte. Daniels comes in for Ball. Both free throws good from Mitchell. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Leading by 5. Here's Miller. Sinks it from distance. Miller's got 16 points.
And he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up 3s the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Oh, nice shot by Mitchell.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Miller outside. Pass to MP. Bridges outside. 3-pointer. Peterson with a rebound. Cavaliers trail by 6. And there's 1:38 left in the first quarter. The free ball. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Daniels. Back to Bridges. Mobley grabs the board. And Cleveland shooting a terrific 58% to start the game. Excellent numbers. To the paint. Here's Yabusele. No points so far. Fires the 3. The shot misses.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Miller on the wing. Bridges outside. Pass to Daniels. Allen left side. Here's Miller. 5 to shoot. Oh, wow! Big finish. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Well, Allen is usually the last stop the ball makes, but he selflessly gives it up to a wide open guy.
Here's Peterson. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Peterson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
3-pointer Bridges. Drops it the 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes. It's hard for me to
Peterson. The three is up. That shot is off. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Just And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. There's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Jared Allen out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's MP. Then there's Tyson Daniels. And it's Tyson in at the three. That's the Hornets 5. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Spurs was all business. He dropped 56 points, and he was on a tear in that game, recording a season high in points. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Here's Yabusele after the basket by Charlotte. Pass to Aldama. Here's Peterson for three. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's MP. MP diving through for the bucket.
MP getting a little crafty out there. How about the touch on that shot? Beautiful.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Back to Joe. It's tipped. And it's the Hornets on the break. On up the court. And it's Bridges with the chance.
That athletic ability gets Bridges to the rim there. He almost totally shrugged off the defense.
Here's Yabusele. Here's Aldama. Off target with the three.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open for rain, he'll typically knock it down.
Pass to Daniels. To the middle. Kicks it out to MP. Shot clock at 6. Fires the three. Aldama grabs the board. The Cavaliers trail by 12. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Yabusele. Pass to Strus. Launches it. Cleveland again missing.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Back to Aldama. Strus with it. And here's Aldama. Outside Joe. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Peterson. They still need this. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
MP. And it's blocked. Here's Strus. Covered by MP. Caverliers. What's that?
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's Bridges. He's got 5. MP outside. Pass to Daniels. Bridges outside. This one for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Peterson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Joe. Guarding closely. Outside Strus. Back to Joe. There's the triple. Sinks the tray. Joe's got 5 points in the quarter.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
MP outside. Here's Tyson. Hasn't got one to fall yet. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. And the Hornets lead by 10.
team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there's so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
And so it's Charlotte with it. After the basket by Cleveland. And here's MP from outside. And Charlotte another 3.
Excellent concentration from MP at the arc. Knocking that thing down easy.
Here's Yabusele. Pass to Joe. Lets a floater go. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 7 rebounds in the game. Hornets leading by 11. Here's Daniels. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Shoots. Altama grabs a board.
That's the shot they wanted.
It just didn't fall. You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Strus. Pass to Joe. Fires for 3. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
MP outside. It's Bridges on the wing. By Aldama. MP outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Outside Joe. Pass to Peterson. Here's Yabusele. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Joe misses. Charlotte leading by 8. Back to MP. Here's Daniels. And here's MP. 3-pointer. Charlotte again missing.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter. Still trying to find his rhythm.
MP with the block.
And how about the defensive chops of MP? Coach loves when he steps up like that. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to review the game plan. Who's been playing his heart out, and it's earned him the Player of the Month award for the East. MP.
Lately, he's been showing off his talents as a passer, moving the ball around the floor with great accuracy and putting it in the hands of well-positioned shooters, just making all the right choices. Yeah, attacking on the interior, MP can be relentless.
From Pete Mobley. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. Miller outside. Pass to MP.
Monsalon.
Here's Salon. Fires from deep. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 17. Power move inside. Caverliers. Missed inside.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift. Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie. And both free throws good for MP. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. They trail by 16, coming off that win against the Sixers.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
But, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive. But you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Looking to end the run. Caverliers, no good. Hornets leading by 16. Pass to Salon. Back to Ball. And here's MP. Miller outside. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Ball outside. From the arc. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. Here's Caverliers. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one. Ball passes to MP. Miller on the wing. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against San Antonio. No good from 18.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Pass the Ball. Mobley left side. Ball outside. Let's go with a 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Salon, he's got 4 rebounds now.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting his offense more to the outside.
We'll see. Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance and attack the inside, create space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside. So it works hand in glove.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Ball.
Good utilization of his height and speed to get to the line that time. Ball showing you he's got the savvy to draw contact.
And so Ball nails both of them. Charlotte leading by 14. Ball passes to MP. Miller on the wing. 18 points for him. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Miller's got 20.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And another miss by Cleveland.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounds has certainly been at the center of it. But it's been good on a number of levels.
One minute left in the first half. Here's Salon.
After a really sharp shooting first quarter, not shooting as well here in the second.
On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Ball. Pass to Caverliers. Mitchell against MP. Just 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Bridges.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep posting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Ball surveys the floor. Pass to Mitchell.
Oh, that was a bad foul by me.
Drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always. His
especially on a three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
He sinks the second. And he can't make it 3 for 3. MP left side. Miller. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace, beating the defense in transition and adding to that big lead. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
You look at Cleveland, they hear the clock. Trying to coast through the season straight into the playoffs? Not how it works, fellas. They don't have the talent to pull that off. The effort has got to be there.
And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
They're getting steamrolled, giving up too many points in the paint.
And it's just not the rim protection. You have to stay in front of all ball handlers, or you'll get broken down and eaten alive.
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You gotta like what we're seeing from Brandon Miller.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
On the court for the Cavaliers. We've got Donovan Mitchell.
Just need 2 more rebounds for a triple-double.
In it to 4. Pass to Peterson. Now ball. Back to Mobley. Now here's Mitchell. Inside. Ball no good. Hornets leading by 20. Back to MP. Ball outside. The 3 is up. Sends it home from 3-point land. Ball's got 6.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Mitchell. Gets the 3 ball to go. Mitchell's got 22.
The answer from Mitchell, a 3 of his own.
Ball passes to MP. Ball outside. Here's Salon from deep. Picked alive. Here's Allen. Gives us a glass to finish the layup. He's got 10.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Ball against Ball. Pass to Tubelis. Takes a 3. Gets rebounded by Charlotte.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Here's Salon. The 3. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
MP with it. Guarded now by Ball. And yeah, it's good.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Pass to Tubelis. Down low. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And the fans love it. And Mitchell certainly seems to be enjoying himself on the offensive end.
Charlotte has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter.
For first personal foul. First team foul.
Allen pass the ball. Allen a screen to the middle. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Out for a guy that long. Allen enjoying throwing it down like that. Bam!
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play in the middle. Here's Tubelis. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. MP, the pass to Allen.
Oh, come on.
To the paint. Here's Tubelis. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, man? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now here's Ball. He has 6. MP outside. Here's Salon. Nails it from 3. Salon, he's got 19 points.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
They're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
From deep, Mitchell buries it from 3.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Pass to Salon. Back to Ball. Miller right side. 4-3. It's good. And the assist that time for Ball. 25 points in the game.
And this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Ball. He has 7. Here's Peterson. 6 to shoot. There's the 3. And the Caverliers, another 3.
3 points.
Well, you got to respect the fire and the back at you mindset of Ball there. You sink one on us, I'm going to make you pay by sinking one on you.
Here's MP.
Come on, Brandon Miller.
17 points in the game. Miller outside. Jackson the 3. He drops it for rain.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Oh, got a piece of it. Now here's Ball. 10 points for him. Mobley and screen on Miller. Here's Tubelis. It's rebounded by Salon. Salon, he's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Pass the ball. And it's good. 2 points. Ball's got 12 points in the game.
You know what? The size Ball possesses, guys, as a point guard is really a nice asset, especially when the defense tries to be physical.
Now here's Allen. He's got 12. And here's Miller. Goes up on the wing. And again, it's Charlotte converting.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Pass to Tubelis. Here's Mitchell. All with it. Here's the 3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
His 3rd triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
Now here's MP. He's got 17. Miller outside. The 3. Counted from distance. Miller's getting 11 points here in the second half.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
And here's Ball. He's got 15. For 3. And the rebound goes to the
One more
Hornets.
rebound for a
He's
triple
got 9
double.
rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Oh, that bucket gets him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
advantage in his position, Greg.
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Now here's Ball. 6 points for him. One constant in the NBA, Clark, the constant movement of players.
Yeah, I think you've got to try to look at the positive side of that, the freedom that players have to play where they choose to play in many cases. I think that's the right of any employee to be able to go where they feel they can best optimize their individual and team situations. I think it allows teams to rebuild on the fly and get competitive more quickly. And I like that aspect of it. I don't like to see
That's
it
triple double.
overwhelming a season, but I do like the fact that players have that option.
MP to pass the ball. MP outside. Pass to Miller. Down low. And Ball with the basket. The assist for Miller. Ball's got 9.
Boy, that's a nice effort from Ball in the paint that time, working hard to find a way to get that shot off.
Scott passes to Mobley. Here's Scott. They need this. And it's MP with a rebound.
Go Lamelo.
MP's got rebound number 11. Here's Tyson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to MP. The 3 is up. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Strus. Oh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Brandon Miller.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was option.
The first free throw is good. The Hornets making a switch here. Daniels is checked in. And Strus drops them both. Here's Daniels. Pass to Tyson. On the way again.
I'm on
Pete,
Brad now.
covered by Joe. AP to pass to Miller.
Let's start.
That makes 15 assists. He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Now Mobley. Shot clock at 6. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Here's MP. Got it. Good job in the low post. MP's got 21 points in the game. And it's Cleveland's ball. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. And there's the screen. The shot. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Joe's got 10 points in the game. Daniels passes to MP. Miller outside. Pass to Tyson. Ball stolen. Out on his own on the break. Ball's going up the court. Caverliers, what's that?
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an open.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Here's Daniels. Here's Miller. Nails it from beyond the arc. Miller's got 17 now, just in the second half.
But we've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
Inside. Here's Joe. Another shot. The rebound by MP. And so MP will bring it up for Charlotte. Here's Tyson. And he throws it down with one hand.
Good vision from MP with the ball. Now, he saw where the better opening was and delivered.
There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Joe, the pass to Strus. Fires the 3. And it's They're shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field. From deep. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got rebound number 7 tonight. Outside Strus. To the left wing. With 1 on the clock. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! All right, and so it's Brandon Miller making highlights for Charlotte. And so far, 9 triples in this one. Just pulling the trigger with...
No, we'll remember 35.
And so Charlotte takes
And I
this
got a
one.
triple double.